Hey, Lysandra Everett here, and with today's video, I want to share with you 5 words of wisdom about selling that I heard from Mark Cuban while he was on the Dave Ramsey's EntreLeadership Podcast. I had a brain cramp there for a second, but if you're in business and you're selling, this is really poignant for you because it's really going to help you change your attitude about selling. And if you're just getting into business, this is really going to give you some great perspective. So number 1 is that you need to put yourself into the shoes of the person that you're selling to, okay? Which leads me to point number 2. They kind of tie in together. Number 2 is you have to fill a need. So when you're looking at who you're going to sell to, what need are you going to be able to fill with your product? So it's not just, I'm going to sell to everybody. You have to fill a specific need, which is really great when you're talking about filling a need, because it ties into what Damon John said, who's also on the show Shark Tank with Mark Cuban. But Damon John said one of the biggest mistakes that new entrepreneurs make is they start off talking about how big an industry is, some $50 billion a year industry. He doesn't want to hear that. He wants to hear how your product is going to fill a need and how you got to this product. So it really is interesting about that. Number 3 is that you are really serving people when you're selling. Now, there's a difference between serving and selling, and this was really good to me. So when you are serving people, you really are there to help them. Let's put this into perspective. So let's say you want to buy a car. Now, you can go down to the dealership and buy a car. Now, that salesman can sell you a car that is within your budget, or he can try to push something on you so he can make more money. Now, which one of those is serving? Which one of those is selling? Serving is when you are really keeping the customer in mind, filling their need. Selling, you're really serving yourself. Now, the dealership in itself is serving you just by being there, offering you a variety of cars to buy. Why? Well, really, you can go and figure out all the parts you need for your car. You can go buy all those parts. You can assemble your own car. Good luck with that. Or you can go down to the dealership and buy a car. Okay? So that's the difference between selling and serving. Serving is you have a product that is really going to help someone make their life easier, versus selling, you are really serving yourself. It's great. Number 4, selling is a numbers game. That means, and one of the things he said is every no gets you closer to a yes. So it really is all about, going through as many people as possible. And that might sound tedious, but you know what? That's just life. Okay. You're not necessarily going to sell to the first 5 people you meet. You might not sell to the first 100 people you meet, but you might sell to numbers 101 to 2,000. Okay. So it's all a numbers game, and you really got to keep that lead flow, that new blood coming into your business. Leads, the lifeblood of your business. If you don't have leads, you don't have a business. That's just how it is. Okay. Number 5. If you know how to sell, you will always have a job. Sales is the highest paid profession. People have stuff that they need. You need to learn how to sell it. Okay, so those are 5 great points from Mark Cuban from the Dave Ramsey's EntreLeadership Podcast. I really hope this helps you out, because people treat salespeople as if we are the bottom rung of society, which, you know what? There are some unscrupulous people out there that are really out there self-serving, but don't hold that against the good eggs, okay? So I hope this helped you out. Hey, if we're not connected on Facebook, click on the link below. I'd love to get to know you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.